Good morning, my people. Let's jump right into it. So apparently, I've been watching a lot of YouTube channels that are big. You know, My Expert Opinion. The Gilly and Wallow show. No Jumper. And I'm watching all of these podcasts, and I'm looking at a lot of behind the scene issues. I think in the beginning it starts off really nice. It starts off, friends, just getting together, just putting out content. And then I think once the problem happens, from what I'm seeing, is once a major deal or major sponsor comes into play. Once that happens, for the most part, this is where this is where the friction begins. Because I believe that, without contracts, without agreements, arrangements, people feel as though that, let's say, for example, Revolt comes around and say, hey, we want to give you $3 million, $5 million, $10 million deal, whatever the case may be. And you're like, you know what? Okay, I'm the, cameraman. I did this behind the scenes. Let's do it. And then you get a hourly rate contract, and you're like, wait, hold on. You guys are getting them, 3, 5, 10, whatever the $1 million, and then you want to offer me a hourly rate contract? No, I thought we built this together. Especially the cameraman, producers, and things like that. And I think that ultimately, it comes down to greed. Honestly, I think it really comes down to greed. I think that, but also, excuse me, I don't think that these, new podcasters understand that just because on YouTube, let's say you have a really good month and you get, crazy views with one interview, and you make, let's say, for example, $300,000 that month. It won't be consistent like that every month. And I think that's what the problem is with a lot of these new guys, is that they don't understand that this is not going to be an everyday thing where, or every month, occurrence where certain videos produce more than others, or get more views, meaning that you're going to get paid more for other, topics, content, so on and so forth. So I think for a lot of guys, it's hard because they don't know, not only the algorithm, they don't understand, the month by month show. But again, it's not consistent. So I think that some people get a little bit, scared and like, you know what, I can't offer you this because I don't know what it's going to look like every month. It could fluctuate, and actually it does. So I don't know. This is my thoughts watching, the downfall of My Expert Opinion. So tell me what you think. Just my thoughts.